Here's what's sad about the world we live in, okay? Not only is it all a simulation, you don't know who. They say you control it, right? But there are men monitoring it and influencing it in every way. So the cage is not only our minds, but we are inside the cage, okay? This is like a Faraday cage we live in. And it's rigged. It's a rigged game, okay? So I'm going to show you what the whole agenda of CERN and everything was, not to go to the end of space and time in your mind, okay? This is what the collider in Texas was about and everything. This is what it's all about, okay? And there's 30,000 colliders everywhere, okay? Including in this country. And people don't understand, they don't pay attention, they don't listen. So I'm here to just put it out there and make you understand that, hey, you're not as free as you think you are. You know, the only way you could really become free is if you become, spiritually free, financially free. You have to have all of these things in order. You know, you're not just, you know, you have no idea about the world we live in. Anyways, where was this at here? Okay, this is where it was at, okay?
It's gonna be a blast.
Maybe it's not.
A life hack, you.
Maybe it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me show George Walker Bush. So, anyways, we'll go to this right here. This is the whole. This is the whole agenda that you gotta understand. This is the whole agenda. What do you think happened at this time, the Georgia Guidestones? This had to do with CERN. Don't you understand? CERN kicked back on right when this happened. Right when this happened, right? This is what happened. Okay, and it's interesting. I also can remember that the astronauts and some with the astronauts, something with the elections every 4 years. This all has everything to do with it. Okay.
What do you think over 30,000 particle accelerators are doing? This video is part 2 of This Is Not a Pipe. Part 1 is about the mass surveillance network that has been in existence before most of us were born. And it's not called the Matrix.
Did you hear what she said? It's been in place before you were even born. Okay? Before you were even born. That's because the Philadelphia experiment that we did in this country, along with the atom bomb, all changed things. Okay? It changed things. CERN was created shortly after. Okay?
It's called PRISM. I will link to part 1 in the description box and in the credits at the end of the video.
Ceci n'est pas une pipe. This is not a pipe.
This is a pipe.
No, it's a picture of a pipe. It's a picture of a pipe. It's a picture of a pipe.
Did you not just do you understand what she's trying to say? See, all this art, CERN's all about art and science, and I'm getting sick of seeing it because they say, oh, everything's art. Well, guess what? No, it doesn't make up for the fact that CERN is, you guys are using this stuff. You know what I mean? So.
Again, at least 30,000 parts.
And there you see, okay, 7, okay, or 8 white balls, okay? These are there's no outer space. There's no outer space. So don't fall for it.
Accelerators underneath our feet. Let's have a little listen to what George W. Bush said in 1992. New frontiers
stopped in a
await.
town called Waxahachie, Texas, which is home to the Superconductor Super Collider Project, the $8.25 billion atom.
This is kind of like what Bob Lazar was working on too, okay, the behemoth, okay. So also, they claim that this accelerator, this collider, whatever the hell it is shut down. I even had a conversation with the guy, and he's like, dude, trust me, I was there. It's shut down. There's nothing there. Man, listen, stop it. I don't fall for lies. Just because one person thinks that they're qualified and says something online. You know, the problem is, I haven't met anybody outside of online. That should scare you, okay? I haven't met anybody outside of this online bullshit. So yeah, they're gonna claim that this was shut down for political reasons. This is what our country does. They spend all this money, and then they cancel projects, but they don't cancel them. That's the whole idea. They don't cancel them. Okay. This is all bullshit. These things are still in operation. Don't be fooled. What do you think Area 51 and S4 whatever, man, I'm telling you, I know some. Oh man.
Smasher is designed to help physicists better understand matter. The Super Collider suffered a blow last month when the House of Representatives voted to cut off its federal funding. After a tour of the site, the president spoke in support of the project.
Now, the Super Collider. The Super Collider is one of the greatest scientific projects in the entire world. And today, new...
Boom. And this is what they'll say. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. They know how to do this stuff, okay? Instantly, within one blink of an eye, okay? This is how I know they used optogenetics. So if you don't know about optogenetics or anything like that, and how light works, and because I've seen some things, in Vegas that worry me, okay? So worry me.
New progress lies before us. And our adventure is not to sail the open ocean, but rather to go to the edge of the universe and see the birth of space and of time.
Meaning the Big Bang, okay? Meaning the Big Bang, because it's a fucking lie, okay? That's why if you see the 33-degree mark, NASA knows about the Big Bang. NASA works in conjunction with CERN and Google, okay? And, the men that you praise in uniform. I got nothing against the good men in uniform. Nothing against them at all. But as far as this stuff goes, yeah, I got a problem with it. Never-ending voyage, never-ending money pit.
Our adventure is not to sail the open ocean, but rather go to the edge of the universe in our imaginations.
And that's what this whole manifestation bullshit, and use your imagination, use your, use this and that. It's bullshit.
And see the birth of space and time.
But
Wow.
rather to go to the edge of the universe and see the birth of space and of time. Our vessel is not called Santa Maria. It is the Super Collider.
Our vessel is not called Santa Maria. It is the Super Collider.
But human imagination is...
And this reminds me of Total Recall, because the Mars bullshit, the Mars simulation, what they lie about and everything like that, they all lie, okay, all of them. Those billionaires you love and claim to love, they lie, they're liars, okay, all of them.
Still our compass, and human ingenuity and yearning for progress, our only power. And to those who would sacrifice tomorrow for today, I say trust in America's future. Trust in America's incredible capacity for renewal and innovation. And trust in the spirit that is here today. For ours is an eternal voyage to greatness, and each and every one of you is a part of that voyage.
And human imagination is our compass. Because ours is an eternal voyage. Eternal voyage. What? A never-ending voyage? A never-ending money pit? And each and every one of you is part of that voyage. You know what that means. You and all your generations will be paying for this eternally.
Did you hear that? That goes for you. If you're okay with it, and if you use it to your advantage, and if you're part of it, well, shame on you. Because karma will haunt you and find you eternally, you and your generations. So I hope you're happy.